Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. We are here to discuss the Real Housewives of Potomac. Last night was the premiere episode. It was not that juicy, but it was juicy enough. I just want to go through each housewife, talk about a little bit of what they were going through, and of course, we're going to discuss the end because I got some things to say. I'm sorry I'm a few minutes late. I had a Big Brother live that I started at 7, and I was having a really good time over there talking about Big Brother. If you all watch Big Brother, follow my lives on Big Brother. They will be scheduled, throughout the week. But let's get over to Potomac. That's why I'm a little bit late, but that's all good. We're going to talk about these ladies. I didn't take notes this week because, like I said, ain't too much happened. Let's just talk about the first character. First, we have a new lady named Mia. I'm gonna like Mia. Um, I don't know if she's a chiropractor or she just owns like salons that break your back, crack your back, all that good stuff. I don't know exactly what she is, but she seems like a boss. I love her fashions. She looks really good. Girl, I know math was not your strong suit because you couldn't figure out how many years older you were for your husband. A very Phaedra Parks moment. Very Phaedra thinking she 5 months when she really 9. Like, girl, if your husband's 68, just say he's 68. I don't know if you were trying to lie about your age or your husband's age, but nobody cares. Half the ladies on this show is dating somebody 10, 20, 30 years older than them. No one cares. Do you? But I like you, Mia. I think you're going to be a great addition to this show. I can't wait to see what else you give. Let's get into Candace. Candace, this season, I'm going to give you a clean slate. And not to say that you did anything to me, but work my nerve. My nerve is giving you a clean slate. So we see Candace in her new house, $1 million house, 10,000 square feet. It was so funny because on Twitter they said 10,000 square feet where we didn't get to see the whole house. It could be 10,000 square feet. It is a gorgeous house, nevertheless. A gorgeous house. And I like it. And I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you are no longer under the control of your mother because a lot of people, when your parents putting out bills, you got to listen to what they got to say. And when you pay your own bills, that's when you can tell a motherfucker to mind your own business. Though you wouldn't say motherfucker to your parents. I wouldn't. But when you pay your own bills, that's when you be like, mind your business. I ain't worry about yourself. You know, so I'm happy for Candace and her husband. They finally showed 2 of the 3 kids, beautiful children. They're clearly children like the Rileys and the Giselle kids. Like they're clearly children who don't want to be on television. They were not comfortable with that camera at all. And Candace, you shameful. While you trying to shade Mia on her math, you couldn't even help this baby with this 8 minus 8, whatever it was, little story math problem. Girl, you need to shut up. But clean slate for Candace. I know she gonna work on our nerves, but so far she getting a clean slate from me. I don't dislike Candace. Matter of fact, I support Candace everywhere outside of this show. Like Candace, you are very talented. That little record you had, that little bop, that was cute. That was on my playlist early summer. And I seen you do a couple of acting gigs. You are a really good actress. You better than Candy. I'll put it like that. You better than Candy. But Candace girl, I want you to stick with your talents and eventually leave the show because I think you can really make it with acting. I didn't listen to your new album yet. I'm gonna try it, but I need you just to calm down and rely on your other talents. You don't have to be all of this for the show. But clean slate. Candace has a clean slate. Who's up next? Let's go ahead and talk about Robin. Robin, damn. Why didn't she get fired? Why didn't Robin get fired? I don't want to see a whole season like Robin and Juan. in the bedroom. Robin sleeps every day at noon or 2 o'clock. So pretty much them boys homeschooling themselves. So what's she stressed out about? If she sleep every day to 2 o'clock, school is over at 2:30. What is she stressed out about? Now I know it's a pandemic. A lot of people went through pandemic depression, and a lot of people on Twitter have said Robin seems to be pandemic depressed. That could have been, but she over here talking about I'm so stressed. The kids in the house all day, and da 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 da. Girl, you ain't doing nothing with them kids. School is over by 2:30. Most you doing is helping with them homework. You ain't made them no breakfast, no lunch. Your fiance is out here working and you sit sleeping in the bed to 2 o'clock. He told you that it's unattractive to him and he ain't playing it. Y'all trying to build a house. You need a better storyline, Robin, because I want you to move into this house. I do. The house, from what they showed, it looks like a big house, a beautiful house, plenty of space for you all to run around. I believe this man wants to marry you because I can't imagine him just want to be like, let's pop out some more girls but not get married. Like I think Juan loves Robin. I do. A lot of people shade them. I think he's being cautious of what's happened in the past. I think maybe he doesn't want to get his money entangled with Robin again. But I think he loves Robin. I believe he does want a daughter, and I believe he will marry her. But you got to get your shit together because the last thing you want is for your man to be back in the streets because he'll find one. He'll find one, girl. Um, Pick up the storyline, Robin. Like you will be fired next season. Don't let Mia take your job. Um, who's up next? I'm trying to save Karen and Giselle. Okay, Wendy. Wendy's whole storyline is her new titties and her new ass. Everyone is saying she did something to her face. I don't think so. I think she finally figured out how to place her wig without bringing her edges all the way, down here. And I think she just maybe got a new makeup artist. Wendy looks gorgeous. I have no shade for Wendy. I'm not mad at anybody to doing anything to tweak themselves and to up their spirits and make them feel better about themselves. Do it, girl. If you got the coins, do it. Those were definitely coins well spent because that body looks snatched and you look good. I saw Wendy on Twitter talking about the editors edited out that I got a BBL. I'm not ashamed. They just didn't show it and make it seem like I talked about it. No, girl, it looked like you ain't talking about it because all you had was some titty cupcakes. You ain't had no ass cupcakes up there. So you probably admitted it now that Twitter dragged you, but it does not look like you was admitting it on the show. But I don't care, girl. Everybody flying out to Miami getting them a little BBL. Hell, if I had some coins and if I could not eat some cupcakes and something to lose some weight so I could get a BBL, I would too, girl. I would too. Everybody would. Don't let them fool you. So work well done. What else you gonna give Wendy? See, this season is gonna be Wendy's season. I don't want to call it the big payback. I just want to call it the big aha. Like, cause last season, Wendy was all on Candace's side. She can't believe what Monique did to Candace. Everything Giselle said about Karen. Oh, Wendy was following it. That's my soror. Giselle don't give a fuck about you and them AKAs, girl. You see how Giselle is about to show you the big aha. Wendy, you get a clean slate from me too, just like Candace. But I'm telling you, when Giselle comes for your throat this season, I ain't gonna feel bad for you. I'm not gonna feel bad. I'm gonna be like, all right, now you see. But I'm not gonna feel bad for you because you didn't give anybody a chance to explain shit to you last season. You whatever Giselle and Candace said, that's what you roll with. So now you're gonna learn to get to know people for yourself. So that's Wendy's storyline this season. I can't wait. Pick it up. We done seen the new titties and the new ass. What else you got to give? Pick it up. And don't play with your marriage because I see you and your husband talking about he ain't satisfied. Don't play with your marriage on this TV show, girl, because you done seen how many divorces done hit Bravo. But let's move on. Let's just get into, I think that's everybody. Let's get into Giselle because I like Karen the best. So, Giselle, I hate Giselle. I hate Giselle with a passion. If it was not for Karen, I wouldn't watch this show. Like, I like most of the ladies. Most of you all, oh, I forgot all about Ashley. Let's throw Ashley and her babies. That's gonna be what Ashley talking about. I don't care nothing about Ashley not having sex with her husband for 4 months because I 100% believe they have an open marriage. Michael is getting it from somewhere, from somebody. So that's Ashley. Giselle is gonna double down and say her and Jamal are still in a relationship, but they're on the rocks. They're having a hard time because they really can't see each other through this pandemic, and they're in a very rocky situation. Like, really, Giselle, y'all on the rocks. You're in a sticky situation because you can't see each other, but once a month. I'm gonna let you live with that. I'm gonna I'm gonna let you live with that because you are clearly in a place of delusions. We've all seen this man on live say that you all are no longer in a relationship. We done seen this man denounce you, not want to be with you, living your phone. But hey, we done seen you admit to going to Cynthia's wedding in the same city that your man lived in. And not only did he not attend the wedding with you, he didn't even stay in town to see you while you were in town at the wedding. He was gone somewhere else. Girl, whatever you want to say to make yourself sleep well at night. I know you are a hurt soul, Giselle, and your nastiness. If you were not so nasty, people might feel bad for you. But I don't. I don't. I find pleasure in your delusions because I know while you worried about the cobwebs that Karen got, oh bitch, at least it ain't a hot box. I'd rather have the webs than the heat. I don't know about y'all, but I'd rather have the cobwebs than the heat. But let's move on to my favorite, Miss Karen. You know, I love Monique and I love Karen. Um, Karen has always just been the grand dame because I feel like if I had just a little bit of the Black Bill Gates coins, I would act just like Karen. My mama said all the time, she was like, I don't know how you got so prissy. I don't know how you got so. She used to say I was stuck up, but I don't think I'm stuck up. I just like hair and makeup and clothes. And I like to have an air about myself when I'm feeling myself. And that's how I feel Karen is. Karen, she just have an air about herself because she feels herself. She knows she's the grand dame and she acts that way. She don't give a fuck what you say. And that's how we all should live. We all should feel ourselves, feel like we're queens, that we're grand, and F what everybody else say. You know, I ain't got no glam on today, but it was a hard work day. It was a long work day. But Karen's storyline looks like it's gonna be this 25-year wedding vow renewal. I don't care nothing about that. I'm tired of seeing these weddings on the show, but I know it's gonna be grand if Karen does it. So I can't wait to see that. And so now let's get to the meat and potatoes of the episode. Pretty much everyone is sitting around their house talking about their storyline for the season. And Wendy has this cute idea to do that black and red light challenge that went through TikTok for a while as an invitation to her Nude Illusions party. I thought it was a great idea. I thought it was a great idea. Wendy, that body looked snatched in that red and black thing you did, the TikTok. Excuse me. And we seen Karen do elaborate text message invitations. So Wendy wasn't doing anything too much. I don't see how you didn't know she didn't get her body done from that challenge or invitation. But hey, we gonna roll with it. Everyone had a good time, laughing at it, in fun, not at her, but just in fun, like, oh, look at what Wendy did. So we get to Wendy's house. The joke is Wendy lived 4 hours away in the boonies. Who cares? Her house look better than yours, Giselle. No one lives in Potomac. Everybody lives far. This is not the Real Housewives of Baltimore. This is not the Real Housewives of DC. The only person that lives in Potomac is Karen, and they try to shade her the most. And you saw how they hated Monique for living in Potomac. And Giselle looked like she getting ready to hate on Mia because she meet Mia. Before she even meets Mia, she's showing Robin the place settings. You know, they all get to Wendy's house. She was like, Robin, look at this. Who is this Mia bitch? I don't know this bitch. See, you it wasn't even like she was saying bitch in a way like how, you know, your girlfriends might say bitch because you don't know her. And then it's just the way she was like, I don't know that bitch. I can't stand Giselle. Like and I don't, most people who ride for Giselle are people who I can't even stand in real life. I cannot stand Giselle or people who act like her. I just can't rock with it. But anyway, so everyone is slowly coming in. Ashley is so pregnant. What she said, she had about 10 days left. Girl, I would have been in the house. Candace was sick. She played like, I don't know if she was faking. She got on Twitter and said she ain't scared of nobody. So she really was sick. And you know what? I believe Candace because Candace ain't scared to start no shit or end no shit. She love a good scene and she love a good moment. So I do believe Candace probably was sick. She damn sure ain't scared of Karen because she know Karen ain't gonna pop her. Now she might be scared if Monique came back, but that's neither here nor there. And what about Monique is gone, but the whole first 5-10 minutes of the episode is them villainizing Monique. Like, what else do y'all bitches have to give now that this girl is gone? Like, why we got to see Monique running and chasing Ken? Like, this happened, what, 2-3 years ago? And y'all still want to bring it up? Y'all should be over this shit because now Giselle don't like Karen because Karen talked about her kids. She ain't say nothing about your kids that ain't nobody else say. Hell, that wasn't true. Your kids don't even want you to be with Jamal. That was a fact. So you don't like Karen for stating facts. Anyway, who else came up in there? Then you know Karen and Mia came in there, and you know Giselle is giving a flashback to Monique because Mia was like, "Yeah, we have a penthouse in Baltimore, not DC." Because you know Ashley was like, "Well, I got a penthouse in DC, bitch. You ain't got the only penthouse in DC, but she in Baltimore." And she's like, "But I got a lake house too. It ain't just like I got a penthouse." And then she dropped that she got grandchildren that live in Durham. And it's like grandchildren. I thought your baby was 12. And that's when she couldn't get her math right. Child. You know, I'm an accountant. I was counting too. She was like, my husband is 38 years, you know, older than me. And I was like, bitch, you ain't 30. That's the first thing I thought because I could do math. He's 68, 38 years older. I'm like, girl, you look good, but you're not 30. And if you are 30, girl, stop it with the needles to the face because you look fucked up if you're going to try to pull off 30. But no, she says, I'm 36. And everybody's like, bitch, what you mean? Well, how old are you? You 32? Because she couldn't get the math right. But anyway, he's 32 years older. She's 36. I think she's gorgeous. I do agree with the ladies. Slow down with what you're doing to your face because it's aging you. And a lot of y'all ladies think that the Botox and the fillers make you look younger. It makes you look plastic, and the plastic ages you. But hey, it's y'all face. Do what you want, do what you love. Okay, let's move on. Um, we get to the scene. We at the table. Now, Wendy sets it off with asking Mia how much work she had done because she looked like she had a lot of work done. And I said, that shade, bitch. How you gonna shade a bitch for having work done when you just got up off the table? See, Wendy, I'm trying to give you a clean slate. I'm trying to, but you shading a new girl when you was just a new girl. Oh, see, that's why Giselle about to get your ass. See, that's why I'm not gonna feel bad for Wendy when she gets her the neck, the heel to the throat when they come for her throat. Um. Anyway, I don't know what they were talking about, but clearly the best part of the conversation is when Giselle was like, "Well, I don't fuck with you, Karen," and Karen was like, "It's mutual." Like, bitch, I ain't crying no tears at night because you don't fuck with me. It's mutual. And Giselle, who mind you, I'm gonna say something nice about this bitch. Her outfit was banging. I like, I love a good jumpsuit. And it looked like a leather jumpsuit. The ponytail was right. The earrings was cute. Giselle, you look cute, but you trying to come for Karen talking about and see, since you want to come with me with lies, I'm about to spill all your truth. I'm about to tell your drunk truth, your cheating truth. And there was another truth she threw. I think she said the broke truth. You the one living in a barn, in a tear down treehouse, whatever Candace said. You the one who was taking you 2 seasons to try to get that shit together, and it still look a hot ass mess. But you worried about Karen being broke. You want to talk about cheating when your ex-husband is Jamal Bryant. And that's all I'm going to say. Y'all know all the stories about Jamal. I ain't got to run them down. But you want to talk about Karen cheating. And then you want to talk about drunk. No one gives a fuck about somebody being drunk. I'm trying to get drunk right now with the tea. Anyway, moving on. But Karen let it be known, Giselle, you don't want to do this. You might want to shut up right now with that hot box. Maybe that's why you can't keep a man, because you got fire between your legs, the fiery box. And Mia was like, what is a fiery box? This scene was so good. And then Giselle will never take the defeat, admit she's defeated. She gonna steady yapping. I'm so happy Robin didn't chime her ass in. I'm so happy. And then I forget what Giselle said to Karen. And she was like, you might want to shut up before I bring up Sing Sing. I want to know what Sing Sing is. I've heard a lot of tea and rumors about Giselle, because I follow, I follow everybody on YouTube. I watch YouTube just like y'all watch YouTube. I don't want to, I don't know for a fact if it's true, because I ain't seen the medical records. I don't know. I've heard it from a lot of different sources that Giselle allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly because I don't know shit, had a mental breakdown right before she married Jamal Bryant because of all his cheating scandals and babies all out the place. That she had a mental breakdown and was locked away, for her until she got her mentals corrected, and then she went on like a fool down the aisle and married his ass anyway. I don't know if that's true, but I'm wondering if that is what Karen is hinting at. You don't want me to bring up Sing Sing. I feel like Giselle and Karen have been friends for a really long time. They probably know a lot of truths about each other that they probably could spray each other with. I believe wholeheartedly that Giselle doesn't want to go down that road with Karen. I feel like the most she might have on Karen is, Karen might have had a little affair on Ray. That wouldn't be too hard for me to believe. And maybe Karen might not want that to come out. I can understand that. But I feel like Karen has way more tea to spray Giselle with, because she was trying to, Giselle, you might want to shut up. Shut up right now. You don't want to go there with the fiery box. It's going to be a good season. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to review with you all. We're going to have a good time. Definitely get in the comments. Let me know what you thought about the episode. I'm going to end it right here because that was pretty much it. It really didn't give that much, but it gave enough for me to be like, this is going to be a good season. So please go ahead, subscribe to Kiss My Cheeks TV. Follow along. I will be reviewing all season. I don't know if every review will be live. I'm going to try to go live. If not, it will be pre-recorded and uploaded. And go ahead and like and share and all of that good stuff. And I will see you all later. Have a good one. Bye.